Hello everyone, Lord Byron and I are welcoming you back to our channel. And today we're going to find out what it's like to be in a super exclusive prep school where we meet the most mysterious, intimidating, dangerous guy. And there's more than meets the eye to the school. Well, this video is sponsored by Chapters, so thank you Chapters. Lord Byron and I thank you. And make sure you guys use the code NORAVERSE, all in lowercase, to get 20 gems for the first 1,000 people that use the code. And now, without further ado, we are going to start a story called CRAVE on Chapters. The download and anything else you need to know is in the description below. So give this video a like and let's go. Ooh, we get to choose our look. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. I kind of like that. Oh, I like that too. Oh, I like that too. Oh, I love her eyes. But I'm gonna choose her. She kind of reminds me of me, I'm not gonna lie. Like brown eyes, like brown eyebrows. Yeah, why not? Now what? Hair? Ooh, oh my god, Ariana Grande ponytail. Yes, guys. Bella Swan hair. Ooh, no. Ooh, I like that. Curls. Wait, they don't have any blonde hair. I kind of like that on her. Yes. My look is great, let's go. My name is Nora. So unique. Ooh, Nora. So unique. My outfit. Ooh. Oh my god, I like to wear black a lot. But I also love this. It actually kind of suits her. It makes her look like lighter. So I like that. And there we are at her school. This ride isn't as bad as I thought it would be. You're riding through the snowy Alaskan wilderness on a snowmobile, clinging tightly to your cousin Macy. Wait, our boarding school is in Alaska? That's so cool. I mean, it's not good, but that probably has more to do with the fact that I've been traveling all day to get here. All day. You're in the middle of trying to figure out how to wake up your very numb butt, but when the snowmobile suddenly veers off the trail. Uh-oh. Also, I totally blanked. I thought we were on a bus. You finally see lights up ahead. Is that Katmere Academy? Oh, there's my cousin. She has cool hair. Yeah, we should be there in about 5 minutes. As you finally clear the thickest of trees, it's hard to pay attention to anything but the huge building looming in front of you, growing closer and closer every second. Am I dreaming is in a horror movie looking at a real-life castle? That's the one. I want to go to a real-life castle. This place is way more elegant than any school I've ever been to. And are those gargoyles on top of the castle walls? I mean, actual gargoyles. I forget how intimidating the castle looks at first glance. I half expect to see Quasimodo waiting for us when we finally get there. Oh, the intro is suspenseful. Now we need to know our crush. Macy pulls up to the front with a spray of snow and climbs off as you follow numbly. Told you it wouldn't be bad. I'm going to tell Macy she's right, not and pretend that I'm okay. Tell Macy I'm overwhelmed. I'm gonna pretend that I'm okay. No need to show her I'm nervous. You nod at Macy and give her a smile. It's just easier to pretend like my stomach isn't in knots than to have a conversation about this. Pretend like my whole world hasn't been turned upside down for the second time in a month. It's harder than it should be. Let's bring your suitcase up to your room and get you unpacked. It'll help you relax. Macy makes quick work of unloading your suitcases and you grab 2 of them. That's right, only 2 suitcases for a whole school year. Amazing, I wish I could do that. But you only make it a few steps up the very long walk to the castle's imposing front doors before you're struggling to breathe. Whoa, it's the altitude. Oh, I hope it is and nothing magical. Since you're coming from sea level, it'll take a few days for you to get used to how thin the air is up here. Whew, that's hard. The idea of not being able to breathe sets off the beginnings of a panic attack. Closing your eyes, you take a deep breath and try to fight it back, just like Dr. Blake taught you. Ooh, I have a doctor. Dr. Blake has been giving me tips on how to deal with this anxiety I've been having since my parents died. But I'm not sure her tips are up to combating all this any more than I am. Nora, what's wrong? Are you okay? You take one more deep breath and open your eyes again, shooting your cousin a smile. Fake it till you make it, right? I'm fine now, just practicing not being able to breathe. That's the one. I'm very sarcastic. I should probably get used to living at this altitude. And freaking out on the down low, wallowing is highly overrated, after all. And definitely not the way to start a new school. Yeah, you don't want to be known as a freak who can't breathe. As you watch Macy carry your suitcases up to the front door, a flash of color way above you catches your eye. A flare of red in the lit window of the tallest tower. You stop where you are, you can't see clearly, but you get the impression of a strong jaw and a red jacket against a background of light. Really? You don't see like the hair color, you just see a strong jaw. That's the first thing you see. Ready to try again? You snap out of your meditation on the window and look at Macy, who has all 3 of your suitcases at the top of the stairs. Macy is strong, man. Oh yeah, of course. You start up the last 30 or so steps, ignoring the way your head is spinning. Lack of oxygen can do that to you. Altitude sickness. One more thing I never had to worry about in San Diego. Oh my god, you go from like the hottest climate to like the coldest climate. It's beautiful. Macy pushes open one of the doors and you walk inside. Holy crapsicles, guys. Oh my god. Your mouth drops open at the sheer opulence of Capmere Academy's entrance hall. I don't know where to look first. Maybe the high ceiling fireplace tapestries. Ooh, I like tapestries. You really want to stop and look at the tapestries, but Macy's moving too fast. She's definitely on a mission. And that mission is to get rid of you. Is that a tapestry with a dragon? It looks so old. I bet it's been here nearly as long as the castle itself. Macy, this place is gorgeous. I've always wanted to live in a place with some history, and this castle definitely has that. It's the history that makes it so interesting and so beautiful. I mean, I've got a million questions about the crystal chandelier, and even more about the whimsical tapestries. Want to see more? No, I want to see my room. You nod and follow Macy past the stone walls and elaborate tapestries into some kind of common room. Love this, it's like Harry Potter, guys. The deeper you move into the school, the more students you come across. And as you get closer, you realize they're all looking at you as Macy leads you through the center of the room. Why are they looking at me like a piece of meat? Ooh, mystery. Your stomach clenches. I want to duck my head and make myself invisible, hold my head up high and act confident, grin and wave to everyone and be friendly. Yeah, I'm gonna be friendly. I'm a nice girl. Hi. Hello. You give the group a small wave, no one waves back. Awkward. Instead, they just stare at you like you're a bug under a microscope. Okay. Geez, does anyone actually smile around here? Give them time, they'll get used to you. Wow, I feel like Macy's not telling us everything, or she doesn't know anything. Macy leads you out into a stairway and points to an alcove with chairs that flank a small chess table. Why don't you hang out here and I'll go get Dad? I know he wanted to see you as soon as we arrived. Wait, our dad is here? I thought my parents died. You nod and plop down in the closest chair. Oh wait, or is it Macy's dad, our uncle? To keep yourself from drifting off, you look at the intricately carved stone chessboard. Your eyes widen as you realize what you're looking at. Is this a vampire and dragon chessboard? Gothic vampire, dragon, vampire queen. Psh. What do we want, guys? I don't know. I kind of like the vampire queen because I like being a queen. Yeah. I don't know what this is gonna mean. I'm scared. She's made of marble, but that doesn't make her any less beautiful with her flowing hair and elaborate cape. The scowl on her face is a little frightening, though. Is it possible to be intimidated by a chess piece? I've never been a chess girl, but this set just might change my mind about the game. I'd be careful with that one if I were you. It has a nasty bite. You jump up, plopping the chess piece down with a clatter and then whirl around. Ooh, who is this mysterious fella? Okay, which one, guys? Let's just go with the first look. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of looks like a werewolf. Or a dragon. His all-knowing eyes are laser focused on you and you try and fail to duck your head, yanking your gaze from his. He grins, one corner of his mouth turning up into a crooked little smile. Who's got a nasty bite? He reaches past you and holds up the piece you dropped. That's a chess piece. They don't bite. Your point? My point is, it's just a chess piece. Do you always think your toys will bite you? None of this is real. I'm gonna say, because if so, maybe you should see a doctor. Do you always think your chess pieces will bite you? His eyes narrow dangerously and it sends a little shiver through you. This shiver makes you mad. I don't want this guy to know he's getting to me. I'm powerful and strong. He inclines his head. There are more things in heaven and hell, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. The correction is out of your mouth before you can think better of it. Earth? He crooks a brow and questions, so you continue. The quote is, there are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio. Is it now? I think I like my version better. Good for you? It's not good for anyone. I have no idea what I'm supposed to say to that. I need to go. Yeah, you do. That door's that way. Wow, rude much? The unexpected response throws you off guard. So what? I shouldn't let the door hit me on the way out? He shrugs. As long as you leave this school, it doesn't matter to me if it hits you or not. I'm not leaving the school for your information. I warned your uncle that you wouldn't be safe here, but he obviously doesn't like you much. Anger flashes through you at his words, burning away at the last of the numbness that has plagued you. Who the heck does he think he is speaking to me like that? Me, Nora. I'm going to stand up for myself and tell him off. Say nothing, obviously I'm going to tell him off. This is Nora we're talking about. Who exactly are you supposed to be anyway? Cadmere's very own unwelcome wagon? Unwelcome wagon? Believe me, this is the nicest greeting you're going to get here. You raise your brows, spread your arms to the side. This is it, huh? The big welcome to Alaska. More like welcome to hell, now get the hell out of here. The last is said in a snarl that yanks your heart into your throat, but it also slams your temper straight into the stratosphere. Why are you being such a jerk? Is this your regular personality? Fork you, dude. Why are you being such a jerk? Is that stick up your butt? Shock floats across his face, erasing his annoying smirk, then he fires back. I've got to say, if that's the best you got, I give you about an hour. Before what? Before something eats you. He doesn't say it, but you can hear the implied obviously, which only pisses you off more. Seriously, that's what you decided to go with? Bite me, dude. Uh-oh, don't say that. He looks at you up and down. Nah, I don't think so. You wouldn't even make an appetizer. Then he steps closer, leaning down until he's all but whispering in your ear right there. Maybe a quick snack, though. His teeth close with a loud, sharp snap that makes you jump and shiver all at the same time. You glance around, curious if anyone else is witnessing this mess. What a cuckoo. But where everyone only had eyes for you earlier, they seem to be going out of their way not to glance in your direction now. Like I'm the plague. I think I know everything I need to know about this guy. Determined to regain control of the situation and yourself, you take a big step back. You know what? You really don't have to be such a don't tell me what I have to be, not when you don't have a clue what you wandered into here. I'm going to tell him I'm not afraid, ask him to explain, make a joke. I'm gonna make a joke. Start a new fresh page. Is this the part of the story where you tell me all the big bad monsters out here in the big bad Alaskan wilderness? No, this is the part of the story where I show you the big bad monsters right here in this castle. Ooh, dun dun dun. He steps forward, closing the small distance you managed to put between the two of you. There goes my heart again, beating like a caged bird desperate to escape. I hate it. I hate that he's bested me, and I hate that being this close to him makes me feel things I shouldn't. You take one trembling step back, then another, and another. But he follows suit, moving one step forward for every step you take backward, until you're caught between him and the chess table. And then he leans closer still until you can feel his warm breath on your cheek and the brush of his silky hair against your skin. What are you doing? He doesn't answer at first, but when he pulls away, he's got one of the dragon pieces in his hand. Ooh, what does that mean? You're the one who wanted to see the monsters. Again, that's a chess piece. Haven't you ever heard the expression art imitates life? Yeah, well, when I see a real one flying around, I'll let you know once I've taken a couple photographs first, of course. He's still standing too close, so close one deep breath will end with your chest pressing against his. The thought sets off a whole new kaleidoscope of butterflies deep inside you, and you lean back over a table a little. So if you aren't afraid of things that go bump in the night, what are you afraid of? Oh, now you care what I'm afraid of? Images of your parents' mangled car crash flash through your brain, followed by pictures of their battered bodies. There's not much to be afraid of when you already lost everything that matters. Deep. He freezes at your words, his whole body tensing up so much that it feels like he might shatter. Whoa, this girl's something else, is what he's thinking. Even his eyes change, the wildness disappearing between one blink and the next until only stillness remains. There's an agony so deep I can barely see it behind the layers of defense he's erected. But I can see it, more, I can feel it calling to my own pain. You stay like that long enough for the animosity to drain right out of you, long enough to get your rampaging heart under control. Until he reaches out and takes hold of a lock of your hair, and just that easily you forget how to breathe again. Oh, I'm a nervous wreck. 5 minutes ago, this guy was being a total douche to me, and now I don't know anything except that I need space, some sleep, a chance to breathe. Everything is happening so fast, I can barely wrap my brain around it. Can I just get off the ride for a second, please? You bring up your hands up and push at his shoulders in an effort to get him to give you a little room. But it's like pushing a wall of granite. He doesn't budge, not until you whisper, please move. He waits a second longer before he takes a step back and lets your hair go. Okay. Wow, that was easy. As he does, he sweeps a hand over his forehead, revealing a jagged scar from the center of his left eyebrow to the left corner of his mouth. Wow, that's a big scar. That scar should make him feel less attractive, negate the power of his looks. Instead, combined with his anguish, it makes him look dangerous. Like a fallen angel, more human. I'm gonna say like a fallen angel. One with a bad boy vibe for miles and a million stories to back that vibe up. A scar like this only comes from an unimaginable injury. I hate that he suffered like that. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. He notices you looking at his scar and his eyes narrow, his shoulders stiffening and his hands clenching into fists. He ducks his head to hide it from you. I hate that he thinks he has to hide something that he should be wearing as a badge of honor. I should comfort him, the scar is nothing to be ashamed of. Yes. You reach out before you make a conscious decision to do so and cup his scarred cheek in your hand. Girls forward, eh? It takes a lot of strength to get through something like this, and you should be proud of that strength. Not ashamed of the mark it's left. His eyes blaze and you brace for him to shove you away, but he doesn't. He just stands there and lets you stroke your thumb across his scar. I'm sorry, this must have hurt horribly. He doesn't answer. Instead, he closes his eyes and sinks into your palm, taking one long, shuddering breath. Then he pulls back, stepping away, putting real distance between you guys, because that's awkward. Everything is awkward. I don't understand you. His voice is so quiet that you have to strain to hear him. There are more things in heaven and hell, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. He shakes his head as if trying to clear it and takes a deep breath. If you won't leave, I can't leave. I have nowhere else to go. My parents are dead, I know. He smiles grimly. Fine, if you're not going to leave, then you need to listen to me very carefully. Keep your head down. Don't look too closely at anyone or anything. He leans forward, his voice dropping to a low rumble as he finishes. And always, always watch your back. Wow, okay. So we got our first piece of advice from the bad, mysterious boy. I think he's going to be protecting us from now on. Let me know your thoughts about this story if you'd like me to continue it. I'm going to be starting a few stories, and then I'm going to have your vote on which one I should continue. Now, I want to thank Chapters for sponsoring this video. Once again, thank you. And you guys can use the code NORAVERSE, all in lower caps, to get 20 gems for the first 1,000 of you that use the code. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about your thoughts on this story. And no spoilers, please. And give this video a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys later. Bye.